Hello and welcome to Late Night Gaming with Long Night Entertainment. I'm Mycosa and I am off-center. Fix. Here we go. Hi. I've missed this. We are playing a game we had tried a while back. And, well, I heard Paul Soares Jr. talked about this a bit on one of his, where he talked about momentum. And I completely lost momentum. Oh, did I ever. And so, we are going to try this again. I'm going to try and do just a simple episode of Floor and do the Legend of Grimrock series. First, game 1. We're going to start fresh with a new game. We're going to create characters. Well, I don't mind that. I go on normal difficulty. I'm not a glutton for punishment. Now, unlike last time, I'm going to try for a bit more diversity. Sorry. Let's see here. Can I alter these? Are there more? Pretty sure I still have portraits I can import. Yep, yeah I do. Okay. So, just gonna bring you along for a bit of the creation process here. I'm gonna start by just bringing in you. Import. And I'm gonna try and, well, really sample into things. Right. Pardon me. That dude. I have a Minotaur at my lead. Right there. I try and put one of each of these guys. You. There we are. You, I'm going to import the portrait. Go to you. 3. Go with a lizard man. It's not a lot of variation, but okay. What are lizard men here? This all looks very interesting. Insectoids make good mages. Alright. The last one, we're going to do an insectoid. You. There we go. A nice little diverse group. I think so. And let's see, what to name these guys. Raka? Winston? Kassar? I guess. And Krias Creek. There we go. Gonna have a fighter. And a fighter in the front line. I'm gonna deal with a rogue. And a mage. There we go. Now to make these guys. Oh, that's a lot of strength to start. How many points? How many discretionary points do I have here? Oh, there we go. I have 10. Vitality would be health. Obviously, I want a lot of health. This guy's going to be an armored fellow, so I'm not as worried about that, but I do still care about accuracy. I'll try and make him dexterous for a Minotaur. That works for me, I think. Yeah. For his traits, I'm going to make this guy an axe wielder, I think, for his skills. Let's see here. Headhunter gains +3 attack power for each skull. I remember I found skulls my first playthrough. I'm going to give him that. And as for the others... no need to worry about that. Tough. Might be helpful. Healthy. That might be more helpful in the long run. Athletic, agile, aggressive. Attack power +4. Let me see here. That seems like it might make less of a difference the more levels you gain, so let's go with athletic. Or... That, I think, will be invaluable. Okay, so we're going to give him more with skills. Athletics looks like a good way to go. So does armor. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I will go with armor for him. Next, Winston. He'll be my sword wielder. I already know, I'm going to give him... Demon Ancestor? Well, that's interesting. Now have him be more of the lightweight armor wielder if I can. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll stick with him being the lightweight and have them be a heavier duty, shall we say. Well, first let's distribute this. I think that's a good way to go here. Skilled, of course. That, I think, is invaluable. Would it be worth it to make him unarmed? Nah, I'm not going to go that direction. I'm thinking here... Thinking with this guy... Again, making him aggressive. Up the attack for sorry. Well, no, not aggressive. Sorry if this is a little dull to any of you. Thinking maybe the increased evasion might be a good way to go. In this guy's case, I'm going to go with swords, armors, and in his case also athletics. 1, 2, 3. In his case, 1, 2, and possibly 3. Possibly. Not because of that, because it looks like there's things down the chain that might be worthwhile. Not sure. We'll take a look at that later. Over here. Let's see here. Now I'm going to give this guy missile weapons and throwing weapons if I can. Basically, he's going to be a backliner. So first, let's up his dexterity. You can clearly see that's going to be valuable. Otherwise, I'm thinking some good strength will be helpful to him for damage. If I had him frontline, assassination and daggers would be the way to go. But since not, I'm thinking 1, 2 with a bit of 3. So we're gonna go with missile weapons. almost forgot. I give you the skilled trait again. And I'm thinking increase that evasion further. How do we do this here? Could be good either way. For starts, I'm going to focus on the archery. Then we got the bug. I'm going to go with fire and air. Lightning seems like a good choice, you know? So first, willpower, willpower, willpower. Oh god, the willpower. The rest into your vitality. Thank you very much. Let me just do something here. There. Give him a little bit that he can carry with, but otherwise we're good. Thinking the armor, the natural armor might be useful, as will be... No, not the natural armor. No, what am I thinking? We're gonna go skilled, of course. Not natural armor. No, we just want some pure old energy. As for the skills... Thinking ice and fire. This 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then spellcraft as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Try and build things piece at a time. It's a start. Yeah. Alright. Now that's been 12 minutes of me building things. So we now have our party. Kriaskrik, Kassar, Winston, and Baraka. This is just going to be the start of things. I'm going to make this an episode in and of it. Beg your pardon, in and of itself. And after that, we're going to go with, actually moving on with the adventure. I gotta be honest here, though. I'm debating. I'm debating whether I want to go archery or daggers and assassination. And I keep going back and forth on that. Thinking... a fighter and 2 wizards, or a wizard and 2 fighters? I can't help thinking that a wizard and 2 fighters is good in the early, but a fighter and 2 wizards is going to be better in the later game. Well... So we'll make another wizard. It's all good. It's all good. Use that. Make that. That. And otherwise, we do what we did before. Put that as high as we can. We're gonna put everything we can to that. And you go to the rogue. I'm gonna go the route of daggers, assassination, and dodge. There we go. Over here. Put you to a mage. I think that having, I remember the ice magic being very helpful. And I feel like that's going to be a better choice. Aura. There we go. I think this is going to be a better choice for me. Let me change the names. Winston, you've been fired. Kassar. Ezra. There we go. So there we go. Baraka, Kassar, Ezra, and Kriaskrik. Alright, so let us start. Mount Grimrock. A towering spire looms above the clouds, a weathered rock that has stood tall for ages, longer than the histories of men have been written. It is a desolate place now, only remembered when things need to be discarded and forgotten. An airship struggles to gain altitude as it floats towards the peak. Four prisoners bound by heavy chains emerge from the ship. The court accuses them of terrible, treasonous deeds. But by the grace of the king, their crimes shall be forgiven atop Mount Grimrock. Their final trial is at hand. Numerous prisoners have received their pardons here, yet none have returned to live their life in freedom. They are at the very top of the world, and below them, only darkness and justice awaits. As they are plunged down the open maw at the peak, their crimes are absolved. Everyone before them has perished in the guts of the mountain, but will you be able to lead them through the dark and to the freedom that awaits at the base of Mount Grimrock? Here we go. Now, that puts us at the beginning. We are naked and afraid. Let me tell you something. I have a profound dislike of being naked and afraid. I remembered that from the beginning. Ho, ugly. But hey, it's a start. Is there anything else in here? Ah, shuriken. Interesting. Very ugly. Alright. Take a moment to look around in here. See a bone. Can I do anything there? Well, that doesn't sound nice. Forgot how little I liked how things sound in here. Nothing in there yet. Well. Choose your fate. Perish in the cell or pick up the torch. This will begin the opening, my friends. Though I'm going to change one quick thing. Just that little thing. But, oh, there we go. That, I think, is a better place for my face. So, that said, I'm going to leave things off here. Thank you all for tuning in. And this is my second attempt at this game. Oh, my hands glow. That's cool. So, please stay with me as we go through this adventure. And as I said, thank you for tuning in. If you liked what you saw so far, give that like button a boop. And as always, thank you all for watching and have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.